If Islam Makhachev comes out on top at UFC 322, the road ahead could get even more exciting. The lightweight champion is set to challenge welterweight titleholder Jack Della Maddalena in what promises to be a thrilling main event at Madison Square Garden. A win would give Makhachev a chance to claim a second belt and cement his status as one of the sport's most dominant fighters. Javier Mendez, Makhachev's coach, has already been thinking about the next big fights. Both he and Makhachev agree on one clear choice for the first title defense, former five-time defending welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. Mendez says Usman's credentials speak for themselves. He points to Usman's recent performances, including a decisive win over Joaquin Buckley, as proof that he's still one of the sport's top competitors. In Mendez's view, Usman's past dominance and his record as arguably the greatest welterweight of all time make him the ideal first challenger. At the same time, Mendez acknowledges the business side of the sport. There are other contenders, like Belal Muhammad, who could come into play depending on how events unfold. For us, it would suck because we care a lot about the guy, but it's a business, Mendez said. Even Belal, it is what it is. We didn't want to fight Belal, but if he wins and we win, suddenly we might be offered a fight with him. It would be tough for us either way. If a matchup with Usman doesn't materialize, Mendez sees another dream scenario for fans, a super fight with UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria. This would pit two of the sport's most exciting champions against each other in a clash of styles and legacies. Mendez believes that if Makhachev wins this weekend, Dana White will prioritize creating the biggest buzz possible, and that buzz points squarely at a Topuria matchup, especially if Topuria moves up in weight. The fans want to see Topuria, Mendez said. If we get the win like we expect and want to, I think the biggest buzz is that fight. Right now, there are so many scenarios, but those two are at the top of the list in my opinion. Makhachev's potential to dominate across two weight classes is generating excitement not just among fighters, but fans and analysts alike. Whether he faces Usman, Topuria, or another top contender, the stakes couldn't be higher. A win at UFC 322 would open doors to some of the most intriguing matchups in modern MMA, and every fight will be watched closely as the lightweight champion continues to shape his legacy. The buzz is building, the scenarios are tantalizing, and all eyes will be on Madison Square Garden this Saturday to see if Islam Makhachev takes the next step toward cementing himself as one of the sport's all-time greats.